Hi children, welcome back to computer class. Today we are going to see the summary of second chapter. Okay, our second chapter is regarding memory, right? Computer memory. So how the memory is stored in the CPU and how we can retrieve, this we are going to see in this chapter. Okay, first of all, how memory is stored in the way of bits. The bits we have discussed in the class, right? 0 and 1s. And what about nibble? Combination of 4 bits is called nibble. What about byte? Combination of 8 bits is called as byte. So, if we come to memory, the memory is classified into 2 types. One is primary memory and another one is secondary memory. And in the primary memory, again it is classified into RAM and ROM. And in secondary devices we have many things. One is pen drive, memory stick, CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc and hard disk. We have many things to store our data. So, okay, one by one let us see. So, in primary memory, it is a temporary memory and it is also called as volatile memory, right? Why? Because we are calling it as volatile? Because when the computer is switched off, whatever data we are doing in the computer, it will be completely erased. So, it will be not stored. Just a short period of time the data will be stored in the computer. Whereas, it compared to secondary memory, we can store for the future use and whenever we need we can retrieve the data, but in the primary memory we can't retrieve like that. Okay. And in primary memory it is classified into RAM and ROM. RAM in the sense random access memory and read only memory. So, in random access memory, whatever data is stored just for a short period of time. So, in the ROM we can save the data in the computer memory and we can retrieve the data. Okay. By using CPU we can retrieve the data, and the hard disk which is inserted in the CPU, in that we will be storing this. The data will be stored in that particular place. And if we come to secondary devices is a permanent data storage where we can use such devices to store our data. And we can see one by one regarding this. First is pen drive. So, we are all familiar, as we discussed in the class, we will be storing our data through pen drive, right. So, this pen drive has a capacity nearly 1 GB to 1 TB, terabyte. Okay. And then memory stick. Normally memory stick we will be using in phones and we will be using card readers, right. So, in the phone what we can do, we can save the pictures, we can save the videos, images and all for permanent use, right. So, for that we are using memory stick and it has a capacity nearly 4 MB to 256 GB. And then is hard disk. So, we have one hard disk inside the CPU as well as we can use the external hard disk also. So, for the permanent usage only. So, we have 500 GB to 5 TB storage capacity in the hard disk. And about CD, DVD and Blu-ray disc, this all will be looking same in the form of CD and there will be little bit difference in the storage. As we discussed in the class, you can go through your book. So, this is the summary of our chapter and please go through, children. Once you go through you will understand all the storage devices. So, let us meet in next video. Thank you children. Thank you. Bye.